You too. It's been way too long.
Yes.
Nice to be back.
Yeah.
We back. We outside.
Well, we're talking about family here, because we're trying to get to our immediate family and have them play live for us. Of course, Papa Molly being a part of that as well.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Such an honor.
So, folks have been waiting for about an hour now. When I first introduced you, going to be here to play some music for us. So, why don't we play something real quick, and then we'll talk about what's going on in your life.
There's a lot to talk about.
We're gonna get to it.
The first song we're gonna play is a new song that I released this year. It's called "How We Care for Humanity." I wrote it with my production friend Nicholas Redelid, and it's a song that offers solutions where there's so many problems.
Count us in.
2, 1, 2, 3, Ooh, yeah. Ooh, black organizers and displaced citizens. You expert advisors on this housing crisis. Oh, whatever you do to the least of these, you do it to me. Veteran culture bearer, budding activist, build a powerful coalition, activate social justice, serving the least of us, lifting up from the bottom, reimagine how we care for humanity. Oh, our work begins with the most vulnerable. The steps we are taking, to save all our souls. Ooh, whatever you do to the least of these, you do it to me. Veteran culture bearer, budding activist, build a powerful coalition, activate social justice, serving the least of us, lifting up from the bottom, reimagine how we care for humanity. Feed fish to the hungry, but teach them how to fish. Oh, we are our brothers and sisters keeper. Oh, ooh, we are our brothers and sisters keeper. Oh, ooh, we gotta strategize, organize, strategize, organize, strategize, organize. Strategize, organize. Veteran culture bearer, budding activist, build a powerful coalition, activate social justice, serving the least of us, lifting up from the bottom, reimagine how we care for humanity. Oh, veteran culture bearer, budding activist, build a powerful coalition, activate social justice, serving the least of us, lifting up from the bottom, reimagine how we care for humanity, serving the least of us, lifting up from the bottom, reimagine how we care for humanity, serving the least of us, lifting up from the bottom, reimagine how we care for humanity. Oh, oh. Give
All
us
right.
a Papa Molly.
Cole Williams live in the studio here, and if you're at home in front of your box, as our friend Peggy Lou would say, we're streaming live on Facebook and our YouTube channels, so check us out there, right here, WWOZ 90.7 FM. It's so nice to have you in here.
It's so good to be here. It's so good to sing and make music with my musical comrades and family. What a blessing.
Yeah, and you're usually on this side of the glass. So Cole Williams, Tuesday mornings, you can hear her do her thing, and the way that you uplift all of New Orleans musicians on your mornings and afternoon. It's so nice to be able to do that for you today.
I'm so happy. You know, it's so much stuff going on in the world that sometimes it's hard for us to find those sweet spots of gratitude. But as grateful as I am for everything, like to be able to walk, be able to sing, be able to, minister and touch people with the music that I play, but the music that I make. So it's just my pleasure. And, this last song that I wrote, it's really about my personal snapshot of working with the unhoused community in New Orleans. I just strongly believe that nobody should be living on the streets. So what can I do? Like, what part can I play in just helping uplift humanity from the bottom up? And that's where these songs are coming from.
So when you're not here, tell these folks what you do. And
So when I'm not here, I'm working with my team of volunteers with the Greater New Orleans Citizens Relief Team. And what we're doing is we're building relationships with the unhoused so that we're teaching them marketable skills as we renovate blighted homes for them to live in. So there's a lot of solutions out there, but the fact that people, last week was freezing in New Orleans, the fact that people had to stay on the street during that time, it really just makes me feel horrible. So I asked myself, what can I do just to impact, just to share some of these blessings that I receive in my life? And what I can do is talk to them. They're all individuals. They have individual needs, and some of them just need to be heard. But what we really need to do is focus on some mental health care. But let's, bring them in. Let's bring them in from the cold and really treat them like the community that they're a part of in this great city.
So what that looks like is actually going out on the street and introducing yourself to folks and finding out what they need. Right.
Absolutely, yeah. And, we're partnered with Trader Joe's and Culture Aid, so we hand out groceries to them, things that they can use that day or during the week. We also give out groceries around the Hoffman Triangle area. So it feels so good to give. I can't really express it enough. You think you're kind of on the fence about giving, but when you give and you serve people that, need a little bit extra, it's just amazing how you feel so invigorated.
And you get to learn their stories, so why they're there, and
that's right, more compassion and less
like the
judgment.
truth of it, because we have an idea,
That's right.
which is usually false.
That's right. It's based on a little truth, but the story gets sort of unwound as we're trying to pass blame, and really we all have a part to play in what happens to our fellow human beings.
And this is a growing group too, people on houseless people.
Yeah, particularly since the pandemic, and we just had the tornado, so there are a lot of people that are just a paycheck away, half a paycheck away. We're all not so far removed, but I just look at my fellow human being. I'm like, I love everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one person in the world that I don't love. I love everybody, so I want everybody to have the best chance to make it.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Can we hear another song?
Maybe. Of course. Well, this song is called A Better Woman. And, a lot of my songs in the past, they've been about, heartbreak. Oh, this boyfriend did this to me, and why? But I thought, just getting into healthy relationships. There are a lot of good men out there. And we don't pat these good men, right, Papa? We don't pat these good men on the back, and we got to let these men know we love you, we support you, we see that you're a good man, and being a good man has inspired me to be a better woman, and it's just a love song for lovers, but also for humanity.
All right. Cole Williams live in the studio here at WWOZ 90.7 FM. You can check us out on Facebook and also on our YouTube channel, wwoz.org.
All right. I told you don't get me to preaching. We got this song?
Yeah, you can count me in.
Do 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 do. Baby. Do 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 do. My baby, oh, I'm inspired by people who treat me like you do. Our love so real, the answer to prayers, a dream come true. Oh, I wish I could hold your hands forever. How much do I love thee? Let me count the ways we need a song. Always hear you in those places where people need lifting. We are that song, giving power to the people. A love that teaches us to care. Mhm. I love you, I love you, I love you. Yes, I do. You teach me how to love. You're my wants and desire. If it feels this good to be used, just use me up. You're my everything, my one burning fire. I never loved anyone as much as I love you. You're a gift to me. Your light's a gift to the world. We need a song, oh yeah. Always hear you in those places where people need lifting. We are that song, giving power to the people. A love that teaches us to care. We need a song. Always hear you in those places where people need lifting. We are that song, giving power to the people. A love that teaches us to care. Oh, I'm a better woman for loving you. To know you is to know the truth. I'm a better, we're a better, you're a better. Oh yeah, I'm a better.
All right. Cole Williams live in the studio here at WWOZ 90.7 FM.
This feels good.
Yeah, you can get used to that.
It's nice to be on this side.
That's usually spoken at a bar with those bartenders out there, and we love them so much. It's funny to see them on the opposite side.
I know.
So we had this suspicion about your spiritual generosity, but what are you doing in the studio these days musically?
So in the studio, I'm working on this new album. It's going to be 10 songs, I think. It's going to be 10 songs. We have our last 2 that we're working on. One is a duet with Carlton Jamal Smith. He's like a pretty well-known soul singer. So it'll be nice to do a duet, you know, and just kind of exchange. I'm always writing, like I'm always journaling. I'm always creating. And I'm just living, I'm experiencing life. I feel like I'm in the best space that I've ever been in life because I'm just so appreciative to have come out of this, you know, situation pretty unscathed. We've lost, you know, a lot of our musical patriarchs, one in particular, Walter Wolfman Washington. He played a big role in my life over the last few years. And, you know, just to be able to spend time with a man of his caliber, you know, that's been around the world, that's played with so many people, and to have him invest some time with me, it just feels so special. So I know I'm amongst a long line of musicians that's really going to miss his contributions, and I'm just so happy that we still have his music. So I'm just, you know, getting into the loss and not really feeling loss of people, but understanding that we all have to go sometime, and it's all right, you know, but we want to cry and we feel it. So that's where I'm at.
There's a lot of people grieving, but
Yeah.
I think a lot of them understand how fortunate they were to be able to play with him and just to
Absolutely.
hear his music.
Yeah, and you know, I'm fortunate to be working with this young man to my right, Mr. Papa Mali, who,
The feeling is entirely mutual.
I mean,
Absolutely, it's an honor.
your resume, you know. So I just feel blessed that the people that I'm playing with, the people that I'm working with, I feel like there's something about them that I admire. And so working with these people just makes me a better person, and it's so reflective. So when I look at like Papa and I look at Walter and I look at, you know, all my musician colleagues, I think I'm in a good space. Like, we're doing good.
Indeed. Well, we've got a minute. Papa Molly, what are you up to these days?
I'm busy with several different projects. Most recently, and I'm so happy about this, that I'm getting to work with an artist that I've admired for such a long time, Cole Williams. She's incredible, and I love the work that she's doing. I love the social consciousness in her lyrics. I think that we need more of that these days, and especially when it comes from such a place of love and compassion, as yours so obviously does.
Thank you.
Talking about Walter Washington, I recently told somebody that I'm 65 years old now, and I've been a musician and been into the music scene for a very, very long time, and there has never been a time when he wasn't one of the top greatest artists on the scene. And it just feels like there's this huge void without him, but his music will fill that void, and I just want to pay my respects to the great Walter Wolfman Washington.
Respect.
All right. Well, let's hear one more song, and then we'll throw out all the websites that we need to throw out, and talk about the other things, the
Okay.
details.
This last song is called Sign of the Times. I promise I didn't know Prince. I forgot that Prince had a song titled Sign of the Times, but this was written right in the middle of the pandemic. I had less access to my musicians that I work with in the studio, and I love working with Corey Henry. So I wrote this as another snapshot of my work with the Unhoused, and I asked, asked Corey Henry to put some trombone on it. So the recording is just vocals and trombone, but today we got Papa.
You're listening to Cole Williams live in the studio here at WWOZ 90.7 FM. We are streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. Check us out there as well.
There's a time in our life when you stand, when you fight, when you protect what is right. Oh, no more standing on the side. Lines are getting longer. The least of us are stronger. Whoa, what they do to you, they do to me. Someone has to care right now. What you think is what you do. What you say is how you move. Now is the time to live as one. These are the signs. These are the signs. Said these are the signs of the world we're living in. Hey, these are the signs. Ooh, these These are the signs, whoa. These are the signs, yeah, of the world we're living in. Whoa, ooh, whoa, yeah, ooh, ooh, things ain't getting better. Nah, the damage is done. Shepherd out and reach to the sun. Oh, what they do to you, whoa, they do to me. Someone has to care right now. Hey, these are the signs. These are the signs. Said these are the signs of the world we're living in. Yeah, these are the signs. Said these are the signs. Said these are the signs of the world we're living in. Do what you gonna do when you get in those signs, and what you gonna say now when you get in those signs, and who you gonna talk to, who you gonna turn to when you get in those signs. When you get in those signs. Now, when you get in those. Now, when you get in those signs. Ooh, ooh.
Cole Williams live in the studio here at
Thank you.
WWOZ.
Papa Molly.
And Papa Molly.
Thank you so much.
So great to have the both of you here.
Thank you so much, Stuart. Good
And
to see you.
If you want to, yes, and if you want to hear her voice, you can tune in Tuesdays at 11 and hear
That's right.
with a great mix of music as well. How do people find the Greater New Orleans Citizens Relief Team?
So we're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Just look for Greater New Orleans Citizens Relief Team. We also have a website, but I think the social media gets you there quicker.
Yeah.
Then if you want to find my music, same Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, iTunes, and my website is colewilliamsmusic.com.
And she has a great YouTube channel as well.
Oh, yeah, I'm on YouTube. Thank you for reminding me.
And
He's a
Papa
good
Molly as
housekeeper.
well. Folks, besides going down to the Bywater to see you play down there at the sausage joint, what's that place called?
Where at? I'm sorry.
The sausage place.
Bratsiol. Yeah, I always see your name at Bratsiol. Your
Where?
Bratsiol.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been doing a few shows there over the last year, but it's funny you were saying the sausage place. I was like, what? Yeah, it's a little
That could
German
be
restaurant,
anything.
but they have a beer garden where they have live music, and it's mostly blues oriented music. A lot of my favorite people are playing there, and I'm happy to play there every once in a while myself.
And I've seen you play at Chicky-Wawa quite a bit as well. And
Yeah, and they've just reopened, so I'll be playing there again. And I played the George Porter's birthday show at the Fillmore a couple of nights ago, and I'm all over the place. You just look on my Facebook page or my Instagram page. You'll see where I'm playing at.
Indeed, we will. Thank you so much for joining us
Okay.
here.
Thank you, Stuart.
We